made landfall here in Rockaway Beach. I haven't brought any broadcast to you guys in quite some time yet. I know it's been a while, so I'd like to thank those of you that are with me for joining. And I'd like to welcome you to what I call the wasteland, which is basically the area of Rockaway Beach that there once was a sprawling boardwalk. You can see here in the images that right here in front of you, these are the concrete piers from when I previously was bringing my broadcast back in October, and the days leading up to Hurricane Sandy, like the 27th and 28th of October. This was where I was standing. This was once the boardwalk. I'm actually standing on a pile of sand right now. It's just, progress has been pretty good out here. I mean, we've had electricity back on. I got my power back on the 22nd of November. There's still some people around here that do not have their power back on, only because they are unable to safely receive it. Shorefront Parkway is actually now passable. It's a road once more. And what was once our parks and things along the side of the boardwalk is just now a wasteland of sand which was actually recovered from debris in the street, where they brought this up to a large area in the other end of Rockaway, and they were sorting through all the debris and they recovered the sand. Major issue currently right now is that the sand actually still has a smell of fuel oils and things of that nature that are just you can almost say it's almost like an ecological disaster waiting to happen. It's been absolutely crazy. A lot of the storms that we've been getting are actually been coming right up to these areas right here, which you'll see. The waves actually been crashing here. So really, I'm going to walk across this pier right here just so you can see. I'm actually about 10 or 15 feet above the ground right now. Let me kind of turn around and pan here. You can see that the waves, the only thing keeping the waves from hitting the neighborhoods again are these large piles of sand that they've just piled up between the concrete piers. Kind of ironic that the day that I'm bringing you the 2-month anniversary broadcast, it's actually raining. We're actually expecting snow today, which is crazy. Still see that a lot of homes are still under repair. And, this area of Rockaway, the shorefront here was hit absolutely hard, and it was truly devastated. The broadcast today is probably going to keep it short. It is really cold out today. Those of you who are joining me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can see that our beachfront here is, because it is low tide right now, looks like we have a beach, but you come back up here and, during high tide and we have no beach. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and walk back off of this pier here and just kind of give you a little personalized tour of how the progress has been here in Rockaway. Biggest issue, biggest problem is that even though they are putting a lot of the sand back between the concrete piers, we most likely are not going to have a boardwalk rebuilt for quite a few years. It is unfortunate. One of the buildings which I'm actually walking towards right now is one of the main stands that they used to have for the vendors and snacks and things of that nature. I shouldn't. Probably actually going to walk up there. Again, today's broadcast is probably going to be short. It's probably only going to be maybe a few minutes. It is really cold out today. We're talking about, low 30s right now. But I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Those of you that are currently watching. They haven't started any type of boardwalk repairs or anything at all, and they probably will not be either. Anybody who knows Rockaway Beach knows that the boardwalk is our economy in the summertime. I'll kind of just give you a little bit more of a closer view of how the boardwalk was just uplifted and stacked right in this one area here. They've not even bothered to even, to even tear this up. I don't know if they're just going to leave this or what their plans are. I apologize if you hear me have the sniffles. Just getting over being sick. But I wanted to bring you a broadcast today. Again, it's been 2 months. People are still rebuilding their homes. FEMA has not been much help at all whatsoever. Actually, it's a lot of people are getting their FEMA claims turned down. Because the government is out of money. Fiscal cliff, folks. That's what it is. Now I'm actually on Shorefront Parkway right now. You can actually see some homes here that have actually already started to repair. A lot of private groups and private organizations have really come together to help out Rockaway, and it's it's really, really appreciated. I'm mainly just focusing, the neighborhoods, most of them are almost back to normal. I mean, outside of some people doing some repairs, but main focus here is in Rockaway is the boardwalk. This is one of our. This is our economy. This is how we, everyone here in Rockaway makes money. We rely on the boardwalk for our economy. There we go. This is actually a piece of the boardwalk that they actually made into concrete right here that I'm actually standing on. And I wanted to make my way this way. Show everyone the other angle. I'm actually standing on a piece of what was once the boardwalk. And this was the concrete section. It's a giant concrete slab that they laid in that survived unscathed. And there's several of these along the whole way. Those of you joining us, I'd like to thank you. Thank you very much for coming in and watching my video today. Again, this will be a short broadcast. I would love to bring a longer one, but it's really, really cold today. But there's debris as far as boardwalk debris. That's gone. They cleaned all that up, really. They put in sand that they're recovering from the debris that they scraped off the street and brought to Reese Park. They're actually taking all that sand and they're putting it through industrial sifters, and then they're bringing it back here and just dumping it in between the concrete piers to help. They're almost kind of like a jetty, not a jetty, but like a sand dunes to keep the ocean from entering the streets again, which is very, very close to doing on several occasions. And if you actually look down here, you can actually see where the water just hits right into the end of these and kind of kicks itself back. But Rockaway, the face of Rockaway is changed forever. Things are never going to be the same here. Along Shorefront Parkway, they're still installing telephone poles and wiring. Some of these homes that are here, right here off of Shorefront, still do not have power. For example, the ones that are right here in front of me, I think only a couple of them have power. There's a lot of these homes that are right here along the Shorefront that they just have not been able to restore power to because they have to restring the telephone poles and the lighting. You can see that's all these new poles that they have up. These are pretty ugly wood ones. Definitely a cold day today. I'm wearing gloves and my fingers are numb. But, baby steps every day, work in progress. I'm going to kind of head back now towards the other direction. But this is the wasteland. This is just a flat area of just sand that once was sprawling parks, playgrounds for the kids, sitting areas. Now it's just left to just sand. To be honest, I've been joking around. I've been joking with friends and family, and everyone saying, "Oh, this summer our beach is Shorefront Parkway. Set up your chair right here." That's exactly what it's going to be like. The funny part is that's really the truth. You're going to have kids digging in this stuff. People with the chairs tanning. It's going to be ridiculous. I do not feel like they're going to be rebuilding our boardwalk anytime soon. It's probably going to be years. My kids will probably be in high school by the time they start rebuilding this boardwalk. But I'm actually going to start making my way back right now. When I get to my street, I'll conclude this broadcast. Keep it short, maybe only a 15-minute broadcast today. Again, it's really, really cold. My fingers are already numb. But I just want to kind of give a viewer insight, a little 2-month update of how things have progressed. If you've seen my previous broadcast or you look at them under my profile on the archive, it's a night and day difference. This area right here, if you look at my first archive video when the hurricane was hitting this area right here, there was used to be like a concrete ramp that would go up to the boardwalk. And that was the very ramp that I was broadcasting from at around 5:15 on October 29th. Within the first 15-20 seconds of me hitting the go live button, a wave had smacked underneath the boardwalk and I had disappeared into a cloud of salt water. It was the craziest thing. But that was actually right here. There was a whole area, it's a huge sitting area, a ramp. Right over here, there was the handball courts. They're all gone. I mean, just our summer extracurricular activity is just non-existent now. And when you walk up here, you can actually smell coming off some of the piles of like the sand. You can actually smell like the fuel oil. You actually can see some of it, how it's actually running off here on the strand. I don't know if you can see the rainbow colors here, but this is actually running off of. And as you look right along the water as it runs along the street, you can see the rainbow colors, and that's all the oil and sand from a lot of these buildings that had boilers. That when the hurricane waters came in, what ended up happening, all the oil mixed into the street and was washed in. Well, this same sand that they went around scraping off the street and bringing to Reese Park, they put through industrial sifters and to recover as much sand as they possibly could. Well, now the end result is it smells like fuel oil, which is bad. I think it's probably one of the dumbest things I've actually seen New York City do to date. But try arguing that with the Fuhrer, Mayor Michael Bloomberg. He is just a cocky individual, and I'm actually happy he's no longer going to be our mayor soon. I think next year is the election. He's not going to be rerunning again. He just is very cocky and overconfident, thinking the city can handle all of this, and he just, in this case, they've just been sitting on their thumbs. You can see over here homes that are still under construction, still doing repairs. On this main boulevard, there's still no street lights, so they have these trailer-based lights that they have scattered every couple of blocks to light up the area. Unbelievable. But I'm going to conclude my broadcast for today. Again, my fingers are very, very numb, and I could barely feel them. I'd like to thank everyone who joined me today. This is officially 2 months as of around 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon of when Hurricane Sandy officially made landfall. And this is where we stand 2 months later here in Rockaway Beach on the shorefront. In the neighborhoods, a lot of homes have been repaired. Streets are cleaned up, nothing too exciting over there. But this is our war wound. This is our war scar. The constant reminder of what happened to us 2 months ago. And it's a terrible thing, but it's nature. I'd like to thank everyone who did join me today for this quick little 15-20 minute broadcast. Would love to be longer between the rain coming down right now. We are expecting a snowstorm anywhere from 1 to I think they're saying a dusting to 4 inches right as of right now is what they're expecting. And the cold, I'm gonna head inside and try to find my fingers because they're completely numb. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Everyone have a happy and safe New Year. And I look forward to bringing you some more updates and more broadcasts, as the 2013 progresses. Thanks so much. Have a happy New Year.